along with his angels. This is 1,000 years after the beast and the false prophets have been cast into the lake of fire. All the false preachers and everything will be cast into this same lake of fire 1,000 years before Satan gets there, because Satan is locked up. Okay? Now, in Revelation 20, if you go to Revelation 20, it says, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle. The number of them is as the sand of the sea. These are the evil spirits that are still existing. Because they are what? They are eternal. Okay? And they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city. The camp of the saints is what? That is the governmental establishment of Jesus Christ is set up on the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem. Okay? And they went out and they gathered around this camp. This is a spiritual battle, not physical. Everything here is spirit now, not physical. All the physical is dead. All the physical was destroyed by the brightness of his coming. Christ is coming. The brightness of the glory of God prohibits anything to exist in him that is not eternal. You cannot exist in the glory of God unless you are eternal in nature. Okay? So the glory of God destroyed everything on this earth. All that is left is spirit. So they went out and they encamped together to battle, the number which is the sand in the sea. There's many evil spirits. We don't know how many there are. They can't number. And they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city, and fire came from God out of heaven and devoured them. 10th verse. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are. See, these false preachers going to be in hell 1,000 years before the devil gets there. They're going to have everything good and hot for them. And shall be tormented day and night forever. That is the second death. The second death is eternal, which means that Satan is going to die eternally because he can't complete himself. Because in order to die, there has to be what? There has to be a timeline between life and death. Okay? If that timeline is not there, then you can't die. See? So the death becomes eternal. So Satan will be destroyed eternally in the lake of fire. That was the purpose. That was the purpose of him being led out of the pit, in order that he would do his last egregious act against God, to where now judgment can set in. The last act against God. is performed by Satan. And it is that time, that the victory over evil, the victory over sin is complete. So that's why he was let out of the pit, to show victory over sin, by allowing him to have a last act contrary and in defiance of the righteousness of God, that he could be cast into the lake and be destroyed. And then after that, now with victory over sin being complete, what is left? The saints will do what? The saints will judge the world. Now they have already been in preparation for this. And the devil that deceived them were cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and forever. And I saw, John said, I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heavens fled away. John is saying, the earth and the heavens fled away. What is John saying there? What is John saying there? What John is saying there is that at this point, there is no more natural. The earth and the heavens in the natural sense is no more. The earth and the heavens as they have been for millions and billions of years is no more. What we see now through the righteousness of the glory of God are a new heaven and a new earth, which is not like this earth that is temporal, but like the eternal dominion of heaven. An earth and a heaven that will last forever. That's what we see now. The old heaven, by the face of God, the face of the power of God, the power of the glory of God, eliminates everything that is not in a spiritual format from here on out. Okay? And it fled away, for there was found no place for them. No place for them. We don't need Alabama Power and Light. Is that right? Huh? Is that right, Elvin? We don't need Alabama Power and Light no more. No place for them in the new heaven and the new earth. Are you following me? Because the light that we need is going to come from who? From the glory of God. It's going to light the earth. We won't need the sun no more. The heaven and the earth as we know it, we won't need it no more. Because we got something that's new. We've got something that's new. All of this that is old was part of the victory over sin that God did when he took sin and Satan and cast it into the lake of fire. Now, there's no more of this mundane stuff. We won't need the fertile valleys of California. We won't need the fertile valleys of the Nile River